Can you hear me? Just text if you can hear me. Okay. I think there is some issue with the camera part. Just a second. Yes, it's okay. Let's get started without cam only. Just leave about that. Just give me a second. Let me disconnect these things. Uh, yes. Okay. So we are going to discuss about functions today. Just a second. Just give me a second. I'm just connecting few things and we get started. Yes, Saidu Rahman, hope you're there. And my audio is fine. I'm getting started. Take this as an example here of f of x that equals to x square plus 1. So if you just take a input as x equals to 1, and if you input x equals to 1 in this, in the place of x I mean, f of 1 that equals to 1 square plus 1 that equals to 2. For every input you are going to get an output. That's what a function means. And if you change your input to 2, if your input is 2, now what happens? F of 2 equals to 2 square plus 1 that equals to 5. Just inputted 2 in the place of x. So for every input you are going to get an output. That's what a function means. And you can see few things here. F of 2x, like he just inputted 2x in the place of x and he got some output. So for whatever you input, just input that in the place of x, you will get an output. Just a second. Just give me 1 second. I'll just try to show you this as a graph. Yes, I think you can see Desmos for getting into this thing. you just have to type Desmos. Let me give you that thing in the chat. Just a second. It is desmos.com. Just type this, whatever I given in the chat. You will get it redirect into what you are watching on the screen, or else I'm providing the link in the chat. Yeah, so just click on that. It will redirect you to the page what I'm showing on the screen. Had you did that part? Let me know once you're done with it. And now what we have, this is the thing which you are going to get in your SAT exam as well. The same thing what you're seeing on the screen, this Desmos thing, it is provided in the exam. Now just a second, let's go back to our thing. What we have f of x equals to x square plus 1. Let's type it. Just click here. Just confirm whether you can able to access it or not. Just say yes or no. Saidur Rahman. Yes, thank you. So by clicking on this button on the bottom left, you can see this thing. And now we are in the function f of x equals to x square plus 1. Let me type that. F of x is nothing but y. F of x is nothing but y. Y equals x square plus 1. So you can see this is the graph we are getting. So at you have all the values at x equals to 0, you have y value 1. We just inputted at x equals to 1. What we have at x equals to 1, what we got just before when we input at x equals to 1, you can see here at x equals to 1 you have y value 2 you got just before we substituted. Even now you can substitute. You can see the function on the left side here. When we substitute x equals to 1 as an input, we are getting y value as 2. 1 square, that equals to 2 you are getting, right? So if you substitute x is 2, if x is 2, you are going to get y value as, no, not this, x is 2, here it is. If x value is 2, if you substitute x value 2, you are going to get y value as 5. It's not coming precisely, but it is exactly at x equals to 2, it is 5. Like that, whatever the points we got, and if you just put it and mark it like this, you're going to get this kind of graph. Now let's get back to our thing. I think you can see my OneNote now. Yes, just a second. Let me bring that graph. Hope you are able to understand what I'm trying to teach. Yes, so here when x equals to you need to understand this f of x or whatever this is nothing but y. F of x is nothing but y only. So here if you input x equals to 1, you are getting y value as 2. This is f of 1 is 2. F of 1 is 2 means that is y value. F of 1 is nothing but 1. Y equals to 2. If x equals to 1, y equals to 2. Like 1 comma 2. If x equals to 2, y equals to 5. Hope you are getting it. Let me put these points. So this is at x equals to 1, y equals to 2. Here it is. And when x equals to 2, y equals to 5. So just like that, if you input all the values f of 3, f of 4, all these values, and then point out, and you can draw a graph. If you get all this, you will get x value, y values, put all these points on the graph, and you get a curve like this. So what all information needed to make you understand a basic thing about the function, I did my best. You can see function is nothing but a machine that takes an input in the form of x and spits out an output like this. By taking input as x, we are getting an output. That's what a function means. This is all happening in a graph. You can see here. That's it. Now let's get deep. Let's try to solve based on the question what we solved now. The function f is defined by f of x equals to x plus 1 whole power x. What is the value of f of 0? They're given some inputs to us. When f of 0, x equals to 0, input x is 0. Just substitute in the place of x 0. What you're going to get? Anything raised to the power of 0 is 1. So you're going to get 1. Then what is f of 1? After getting f of 0, f of 1, f of 2, f of 3, we are going to add all of them. Can you just text me what is f of 1 quickly? You just do f of 1, f of 2. I am going to solve f of 3. So that's going to be 3 plus 1 whole power 3, that is 4 power 3, that is 4 into 4 into 4. 2 is, you're saying that f of 1 is 2. Yes, you are right. That equals to 2 power 1 equals 2. Can you just tell me f of 2 in the same way? Yes, you're saying 9. That's going to be 2 plus 1 whole power 2, that equals to 3 square, which is 9. Now what we have to do, we have to add all of these y values what we got, functions f of 1 plus f of 2 plus f of 3. What we are going to get on adding 1 plus 2 plus 9 plus 64, 1 plus 9 which is 10, 10 plus 64 74, 74 plus 2 76. So this is 76. Let's go for the next question. The function g is defined by g of x equals to 7x plus 8. For what value of x is g of x is negative 13? G of x equals to negative 13. For what value of x? We have to find for what value of x you're going to get this g of x is negative 13, which means we have to find the value of x. So how can we find the value of x? You clearly given this function and they are also given this value g of x equals to negative 13. Just substitute negative 13 in the place of this and rest as it is. Just try to continue to solve it. You are going to get x value. Just let me know what's the value of x quickly. Negative 3, let me check. Negative 13 plus 8, negative 13, negative 8, that equals to 7x. So negative 21, 7x, 7173 is x equals to negative 3. Yes, it's true. Let's solve example 3. They're given f of x, g of x, and if the function h is defined by h of x equals to f of x plus g of x, what is the value of f of 9? They given f of x equals to 3x minus 2, g of x equals to 2x minus 18, and they said here h of x that equals to f of x plus g of x, and they are asking us to find h of 9. So to find h of 9, you have to find h of x, but we know that we will get this h of x by just adding f of x and g of x. So f of x equals to 3x minus 2 from here, and g of x that equals to 2x plus 18. So what we are going to get, 3x, 2x, which is 5x plus 16. This is what h of x, but we need h of 9. H of 9 that equals to 5 into in the place of x we substitute 9. That's going to be 9 5s, 45 plus 16, which is equals to, am I going right? Here it's not plus 18, this is minus 18. So if that is minus 18 minus 2 minus 18, that's going to be minus 20. So it's going to be, yeah, minus 20 minus 20, which is 25. H of 9 equals to 25. I'm going to the next question. Fifth question. Yeah, 25 it is. So functions f and g are defined by f of x minus 1 that equals to 6x, g of x equal to x plus 3. What is the value of f of g of 2? This is something different what we are doing from other. We just know something like g of 2 or f of 2. These are the functions. But what is this? What is this and what do we call that? We call that as composite function. So what does this composite function mean? Composite function is nothing but function in function is nothing but a composite function. Function in function is a composite function. You see a function in a function. So now we have to find f of g of 2. So what is g of 2? Here you can see g of x equals to x plus 3. Then g of 2 equals to 2 plus 3, which is 5. So I'll write this as 5 in the place of g of 2. So what is f of 5? In the place of g of 2 I wrote 5. Now f of 5 equals to, can you just try this and let me know what's the value of f of 5? I'll just wait. Okay, fine. Are you okay till this part? G of 2 is 5. I'll just redo it. If you're okay with that, I don't want, okay, I'll just better solve it simply. So here we have to find f of g of 2 is how much. So what I'm going to do is first I'll try to find this g of 2. So to g of 2, what we are going to do, we just try to use g of x equals to x plus 3, that is given in the question. Now we need g of 2. So g of 2 that equals to 2 plus 3. Just substituted 2 in the place of x and I got g of 2 equals to 5. Now I'm going to use this g of 2 value inside this. G of 2 we got. Now f of g of 2 equals to f of 5. Because g of 2 is 5, in the place of g of 2, I just input 5. That equals to now f of 5. What they given information about f of thing? Bye. Yes. So f of 5 how to get f of 5? What function they given to us? F of x minus 1 equals to 6x. F of x minus 1 equals to 6x. This is the given information from the question about the function f. We want f of 5. If you just substitute the way how we are doing like previous one, in the place of x, if you substitute this, you are going to get 6 5 is 30. No, that is not true. Because 5 minus 1, that is going to be f of 4. But we need f of 5, which means you need not take x value as 5. You need to take x value as 6. If you take x value as 6, 6 minus 1, that equals to 6, then you are going to get f of 5 equals to 6 into, in the place of x we are taking 6, so that's going to be 36. Hope you got it. Just type yes if you got it, or just type got it. F of 5, which is equals 36. Yes, so be careful. If you just substitute this, you're going to do incorrect. If you just substitute 5 in the place of x, you're going to get f of 4, but we need f of 5. We need to be careful in these kind of questions. Yes, function f and g are defined by f of x equals to x plus 1, g of x equals to x plus 2. Again, composite function given that equals to 10. What is the value of k? F of x equals to x plus 1, g of x equals to x by 2, and f of g of k, they given, not x, is 10. F of g of k, not x things. And we have to find the value of k is how much. So how can we do this? So what we do is, first of all, the thing we need to take, this is g of k. So how to get this g of x equals to x by 2? Just give me a minute. Hello? Chabe man. సరే సరే మళ్ళీ చేస్తా కదా, ఫ్రీగా చేస్తా కదా కొద్దిగా. ఒక 20 minutes ఆగు కదా. Yes, sorry. I hope you can hear me. So I'm just starting with g of x equals to x by 2. So what it will change to, I'm just changing to g of k, because we need g of k. So I just inputted k in the place of x, so I will get g of k. I got g of k, that equals to k by 2 now. Now I will focus on this part, f of g of k. So what is g of k? I'll write f as it is. G of k is k by 2. I just substitute k by 2. Now I need f of k by 2. What is f of x? Yes, perfect. K is 18. Super. F of x equals to x plus 1. Then f of k by 2 equals to k by 2 plus 1. So we got that now. And this whole thing, f of g of k equals to k by 2 plus 1. What I'm writing now, f of g of k by 2, that equals to k by 2 plus 1 I got. Now f of g of k by 2, that f of g of k equals to 10. Just a second. I'll write it better this way. 1 second, just give me a second. So what I'll do is I'll write the given part. This is given in the question, f of g of k, this equals to 10. And we got f of g of k. Finally, we got this k by 2 plus 1 on solving. This equals to 10. That's how we can get the value of k. So this is equal to, directly on solving, you get k equals to 18. We just do it, that calculation part, and done. So here directly let's see the graph y equal to f of x is shown in the xy plane. For what value of x does f of x reaches its maximum? X equals to how much? At what value of x you reach the y value maximum? If you take this x value from the graph, y equal to f of x, they already mentioned, so we are finding this y value where y value is maximum in the given graph. So you can see if you take this point, what is the point here? Let's say this is -1, -2, -3. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if you take this point, you are going to get x is 2, y is -3. But if you take this, you get x is 3, y is 3. If you take this point, your x is 5, y is 4. So your maximum is this. You can clearly see this. I just said you these points just because this is the lowest. This is a bit lowest. And this is the completely top in the graph. Whatever you see here. At x equals to 5, your y equals to 4, which is the maximum. That's it. Nothing else. Let's go for example 7. The function f is defined by f of x equals to ax square plus 3, and the graph of y equal to f of x in the xy plane passes through the point 1, 2. Y equal to f of x passes through point 1, 2. What is the value of a? So here they given a function to us, and we can write this y equal to f of x. We can write y equals to ax square plus 3. This y in the xy plane passing through this point at x equals to 1, y equals to this. If you substitute that point here, you can get the value of a. That's simple. At x equals to 1, y equals to 2. Rest everything is same. Hope you got it. So that equals to 2 equals to a plus 3, a equals to -1. Just type got it if you got it. Yes, let's go for the next question. Now it's about y-intercept. What do you mean by y-intercept? The y-intercept is a point at which graph crosses y-axis. Where this curve is crossing the y-axis. This is the y-intercept. Where it is crossing? At x equals to 0, y equals to 7. So this is called a y-intercept. Y-intercept is nothing but where the curve crossing the y-axis, that is y-intercept. Now you can see here, this is the y-intercept. Here the curve is crossing y-axis. That is called y-intercept, and at x equal to 0, y equals to -3. At x equal to 0. And here you can see this is the y-intercept. It is 0, 1. What you noticed in all of them? At y-intercept, x value is always 0 because it will be always on the y-axis. On the y-axis, x value always 0. Hope it's clear. Now I'm moving to the next one. The function f is defined by f of x that equals to 3 into 6 power 3, 6 raised to the power of x minus 8. What is the y-intercept? Y-intercept, you need to directly understand it. Y-intercept, x value equals to 0. That's what it means. What is the y-intercept of the graph? Y equal to f of x in the xy plane. If you're not still getting any idea that x value you need to take directly 0, you can check the options. In all options, x value is 0. F of 0, 3 into 6 power 0 minus 1. Anything raised to the power of 0 is 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. So at x equals to 0, y equals to 2. 0, comma 2. So where is that option? Oh. Sorry, this is not 1, this is 8. I just did a mistake. 1 second. This is not 8. So this is going to be 8. 3 minus 8, that's negative 5. 0, comma negative 5, which is option B. Yes. Hope you understood the y-intercept thingy and how to solve the y-intercept and all. Let's go for the next thing. Next, it is x-intercept. It's just simple, opposite of this. X-intercept means where the line, the curve or the line crosses x-axis. Where the line crosses x-axis. This is x-axis and the line crossing, where it is crossing, that is x-intercept. So here it is, this is x-intercept, and here this is x-intercept. At x-intercept, what is the point? What is the point of this? X is 5, y equals to 0. Here x is negative 4, y equals to 0. Here at x, y value is 0. What you noticed? Y value is 0 every time. Let's go for the next. So here the function g is defined by g of x that equals to 8x plus 4. What is the x-intercept of the graph of y equals to g of x in the xy plane? They are asking x-intercept. You need to understand, at x-intercept, y value equals to 0. You can see all options have y value 0. You just need to get the value of x-intercept, which means x value. What is the value of x when x and y equals to 0? So this is called y. G of x is nothing but y. They given also, even if not, yes, it is y. 0. I just placed y value as 0. Rest the same. 8x plus, you're saying option C. Let me check. 8x plus 4. So negative 4 equals to 8x. X equals to negative 1 by 2. That's option C. Yes, it's true. Let's go for the 10th example. So q of x equals to x into x plus 5 and x minus 6. If the given function q is graphed in the xy plane where y equals to q of x, what is the x-intercept of the graph? Y equals to q of x. They are asking x-intercept. X-intercept of the graph. Here x-intercept means y value must be 0. We already know that this is y. Y equals to q of x. So y equals to x into x plus 5. This is as it is, and it is x-intercept means y value is 0. I just place y value as 0 and everything same. It's like a last step of the factorization. You can clearly write x equals to 0, x plus 5 equals to 0, x minus 6 equals to 0. So x equals to negative 5, x equals to positive 6. So we have x value 0, negative 5, positive 6. So out of this, what do we choose? We choose option B, because here at y equals to 0, you can see all y values are 0. Do we have negative 6 as x? No, we don't have negative 6. Do we have negative 1? We don't have negative 1, option C. We don't have positive 5 as well. So only option we have is option B. Yes, true. Let's go for the next one. Okay, the graph y equals to h of x is shown where the function h is defined by h equals to h of x equals to ax cube plus bx, where a and b are the constants for how many values of x does h of x equals to 0? How many values of x does h of x value 0? Which means y equals to 0. For how many values of x y values are 0? When y values are 0? When y values are 0. When the curve crosses x-axis, then y values are 0. So what we do now, we just look in the graph where y values are 0. Here the curve starting here and it crossing at this one point, and it is moving like this, and it's again crossing the x-axis at this point, and it is crossing the x-axis at this point. Why do we need to check for the points which are the curve crossing x-axis? Because at those points y values are 0. If I write the points of this, here the y value of this is negative 2 comma 0, negative 2 comma 0, and here 0 comma 0 and 2 comma 0. For three values, for three x values, y values are 0. So I will write it here. At x equals to negative 2, 0, 2, y value equals to 0. For three values of x, h of x equals to 0 or y equals to 0. If you got it, just type got it, or else let me know. Are you clear with this? Is that clear, Saidur Rahman? Yes. That's it. This is the whole concept for functions. Let's end session here today. Tomorrow not tomorrow, day after tomorrow we start exercise 1. See you day after tomorrow. Bye-bye.